Football is a simple game, 22 players, 90 minutes, a ball and a field. Yet within this simplicity lies a magic that captivates billions across the globe. It's a sport that unites people of every background and a world united in anticipation, hope, and excitement every 4 years. The FIFA World Cup is more than a tournament. It's a global celebration of passion, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments that echo through generations. For over 90 years it's been the stage where legends are born, dreams are realized or shattered, and nations come together in a rare spirit of unity. The little gold trophy is every child's dream, from Sao Paulo to Manchester, inspiring millions to chase glory on dusty streets and lush pitches alike. For 1 month every 4 years, rivalries fade, borders blur, and the world speaks the language of football, cheering, singing, and dreaming together. The World Cup has grown from a small event to a phenomenon watched by billions, crossing continents and cultures, connecting people in ways few things can. Names like Pelé, Maradona, Zidane, and Messi have become immortal here, their stories woven into the very fabric of football history. Every edition brings new heroes and stories, underdogs rising, favorites falling, reflecting the world's changes while keeping football's spirit alive and vibrant. This isn't just a history of winners, it's a celebration of the game that connects us all, reminding us of our shared humanity and love for the beautiful game. Let's journey from 1930 to today, reliving the moments, the triumphs, and the heartbreaks that made the World Cup the greatest show on earth. The World Cup began in 1930 thanks to FIFA President Jules Rimet's vision for a global championship. Rimet believed that football could unite nations, transcending borders and differences, and he worked tirelessly to turn his dream into reality. The idea was bold and ambitious, but it captured the imagination of the world. Uruguay, Olympic champions and celebrating their centenary, hosted the first tournament. The country built a brand new stadium in Montevideo, welcoming teams and fans from across the globe to witness history in the making. Only 13 teams competed, but the final, Uruguay versus Argentina, set the tone for drama, with Uruguay winning 4-2. The match was fiercely contested, and the celebrations that followed echoed far beyond South America. In 1934, Italy hosted and won, followed by a successful title defense in 1938 in France. These early tournaments saw football's popularity explode, as more nations dreamed of glory on the world stage. War halted the tournament for 12 years with the trophy hidden away to keep it safe. The world was plunged into darkness, and football's greatest stage fell silent. The world changed, and football paused, but the dream survived. Even in the hardest times, the hope of the World Cup lived on in the hearts of fans everywhere. In 1950, Brazil hosted the return, introducing a new final group stage. The world watched as football's greatest event was reborn, bigger and more ambitious than ever before. Brazil needed just a draw in the Maracanã to win, but Uruguay's late goal silenced 200,000 fans in the Maracanazo. The shock was felt around the globe, a reminder of football's unpredictability. Uruguay claimed their second title, and Brazil mourned, a reminder that nothing is certain until the final whistle. The heartbreak and triumph became part of the World Cup's growing legend. The early years were about ambition, heartbreak, and the birth of a global tradition. Every match, every goal, and every tear added to the tapestry of football history. The World Cup had survived war and uncertainty, and its legend was just beginning. The world was hungry for hope, and football provided it. From humble beginnings, the seeds of football's greatest story were sown. Children everywhere dreamed of one day playing on the world's biggest stage. The world was ready for new heroes and unforgettable moments. The World Cup was more than a tournament, it was a symbol of unity and hope. The stage was set for football's rise as a truly global game. Nations from every continent would soon join the quest for glory. The journey had only just begun, and the world was watching, ready for the magic that only the World Cup could bring. The 1954 World Cup in Switzerland was a goal fest, remembered for Hungary's brilliance and their revolutionary attacking style. The Hungarian team, led by legends like Ferenc Puskás, seemed unstoppable, dazzling fans with their fluid movement and tactical innovation. Yet, in a stunning twist, West Germany pulled off the "Miracle of Bern," coming from behind to defeat the favorites in a match that shocked the world and inspired a nation rebuilding after war. In 1958, a 17-year-old Pelé burst onto the scene in Sweden, dazzling the world with his breathtaking skill, speed, and youthful joy. He scored a hat trick in the semi-final and 2 goals in the final, leading Brazil to their first ever World Cup title and instantly becoming a global sensation. Brazil's flair continued in 1962, as the team overcame Pelé's early injury. Garrincha, with his mesmerizing dribbles and unpredictable play, stepped up to guide Brazil to a second consecutive title, cementing their place as football's new powerhouse. In 1966, England hosted the tournament and the world watched as they won their only World Cup. Geoff Hurst's controversial hat trick in a dramatic final at Wembley became legendary, sparking debates that continue to this day. The 1970 tournament in Mexico is often called the greatest ever. It was the first World Cup broadcast in color, bringing Brazil's artistry and flair to living rooms around the globe, and forever changing how fans experience the game. Pelé, alongside stars like Jairzinho and Carlos Alberto, led Brazil to a third title, playing with a style and confidence that captivated millions. Their victory meant Brazil kept the Jules Rimet trophy forever, a symbol of their dominance. These years saw football's first true superstars emerge, players whose names and faces became known far beyond their own countries, their feats etched in history and folklore. The World Cup became a stage for genius, drama, and unforgettable images, as millions tuned in to witness moments that would be talked about for generations. From Hungary's heartbreak to Brazil's samba celebrations, the tournament's magic and unpredictability only grew, captivating fans everywhere. Legends were born on the pitch, and the world watched in awe as football's greatest stories unfolded before their eyes. The beautiful game had found its global voice, uniting people from every continent in celebration and passion. Every 4 years, new icons emerged, inspiring millions of children to dream of glory and pick up a ball, hoping to follow in their heroes' footsteps. The World Cup was now the ultimate test of greatness, where legends were made and hearts were broken in equal measure. Football's global reach and emotional power were undeniable, as stadiums filled with passionate supporters from every corner of the earth. The era of superstars had truly arrived, with players becoming household names and ambassadors for the sport. The world was ready for even more drama as the beautiful game continued to grow, promising new heroes and unforgettable moments with every tournament. With Pelé gone, the 1974 World Cup saw Johan Cruyff's Netherlands introduce total football, a revolution in style and tactics. The Dutch dazzled but fell to West Germany's discipline and Gerd Muller's decisive goal in the final. 4 years later, Argentina hosted amid controversy and pressure, with Mario Kempes leading them to a dramatic extra-time victory over the Netherlands. The ticker-tape final in Buenos Aires brought joy to a troubled nation. The Dutch suffered a second straight final defeat, their artistry unfulfilled. The 1970s gave us new tactics, new heroes, and cemented the World Cup as the world's premier sporting event. Football's evolution was on full display. The stage was set for even greater drama. The 1982 World Cup in Spain expanded to 24 teams, delivering classic matches and Paolo Rossi's redemption as Italy triumphed. In 1986, Diego Maradona owned the tournament. His hand of God and solo goal against England became legend as he led Argentina to glory. The 1990 World Cup in Italy was defensive and tense, remembered for England's heartbreak and Cameroon's fairy tale run. The final saw West Germany edge Argentina with a late penalty, claiming their third title. Maradona's genius and Germany's resilience defined the era. The World Cup had become a showcase for individual brilliance and tactical battles. New nations inspired the world, and football's reach kept growing. Every tournament brought new stories and unforgettable moments. The beautiful game's drama was now truly global. The stage was set for new champions and new dreams. Football's greatest show kept evolving. In 1994, the World Cup landed in the USA, breaking attendance records and helping soccer grow in America. Brazil beat Italy on penalties, with Baggio's miss becoming an iconic image. France 1998 expanded to 32 teams, and the hosts, led by Zidane, stunned Brazil in the final for their first title. The 2002 World Cup in Korea and Japan brought surprises: South Korea's run to the semis, and Ronaldo's redemption as Brazil won a fifth title. In 2006, Italy overcame scandal at home to win a dramatic final against France, remembered for Zidane's infamous headbutt. The World Cup's reach and unpredictability soared. New continents, new champions, and new heroes emerged. Football's global family kept growing. Every 4 years, the world watched in awe. The tournament's magic was stronger than ever. The World Cup had become a true global festival. Legends rose and history was made. The journey continued. In 2010, South Africa hosted a vibrant World Cup, with vuvuzelas and a celebration of African culture. Spain's tiki-taka style triumphed, with Iniesta's late goal sealing their first title. 4 years later, Brazil hosted amid immense pressure, but their campaign ended in a shocking 7-1 semi-final defeat to Germany. Germany's teamwork and efficiency earned them a fourth title, with Götze's extra-time goal sinking Argentina in the final. Messi's quest for World Cup glory fell just short. The tournament delivered drama, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments. Football's power to unite and shock was on full display. The World Cup's legacy grew with every edition. New heroes emerged, and old wounds reopened. The beautiful game's story kept unfolding. The world watched, united by football's magic. The next chapter awaited. Russia 2018 defied expectations, with VR debuting and underdogs like Croatia and hosts Russia making headlines. France's young, dynamic team, led by Mbappe, overpowered Croatia in a thrilling final to claim their second title. In 2022, Qatar hosted the first Winter World Cup, delivering upsets and Morocco's historic semi-final run. The final, Argentina versus France, was an instant classic, with Messi and Mbappe trading blows in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Argentina triumphed on penalties, giving Messi his long-awaited World Cup and cementing his legacy. The tournament showcased football's unpredictability and global reach. New stars emerged, and history was rewritten. The World Cup's magic was alive and well. Every match brought new stories and heroes. The world watched, captivated by the drama. Football's greatest stage had delivered again. The legend continued to grow. The World Cup's future is bigger than ever. 2026 will feature 48 teams across the USA, Canada, and Mexico. More nations, more stories, and more dreams will take center stage. While challenges remain, the tournament's spirit endures. The World Cup unites billions, creating memories that last a lifetime. It's a platform for heroes and a celebration of national pride. The passion and hope it inspires are unmatched. As football evolves, the World Cup remains its beating heart. From dusty streets to grand stadiums, the dream lives on. The countdown to the next chapter has begun. The beautiful game's greatest show will never stop inspiring the world.